Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Digital Technology again. We're going to be continuing our Scratch work today, but something a little bit different. Now, I'll show you what I mean. For some reason, I'm working in my yacht today, so I'll switch over to my computer so you can see what I'm up to. All right, here we go. So, as you know by now, getting into Scratch, we just need to search up Scratch in Google. Okay, click on the top one, scratch.mit.edu, and you will probably already be logged in. If not, make sure you do log in. Okay, now once we're going to be starting a brand new program today, so the easiest way is just to click on the Create button over here. So I'm going to press Create. Okay. Now, we've come up with a fresh canvas here, a brand new program. We're not going to need the cat here today, so I'm actually going to press the little bin here next to the cat sprite and delete him. There we go. Now, our task today is we're actually going to create yes/no buttons so that if, let's say, you've got a little brother or sister and they keep wanting to borrow your teddy and you're sick of saying no, you can just press no instead. Or yes, because I'm sure you guys would share your teddies. Now, what we'll do to start with is we're going to have to add in some new sprites, okay? Now, these yes/no buttons are both going to work. They're both going to have our voice, but we need buttons that match. So I'm going to go down here to choose a sprite. So I'll choose a sprite. And there are lots of sprites as usual, but there are a bunch of buttons. Button 1, button 2, button 3, and even 4 and 5. But I'm going to choose button 2 for today. So I'll choose button 2. And my website crashed. Let's just refresh that. Remember, guys, if something goes wrong, just refresh, and we'll try it again. There we go. Let's try that again. Cross off my, delete my cat, choose a new sprite, and pick button 2. There we go. Worked this time. All right. Now this is going to be my no button. So I'm going to add another button. This one is going to be my yes button. Okay, so you can see my yes button's been named button 3 and my no button has been named button 2. That's okay, no troubles. Now, for the yes and no to work, we're going to need to change the colors of them. I want the yes button to be green and the no button to be red. Now, before I do that, remember that this might be a good point to pause this video, do what I've done. Because if you watch the whole video and try and remember all the instructions, there's just too many. So make sure you're pausing the video, copy me, and then when you've caught up, just watch a bit more and keep going like that. All right, let's make our no button. So to do that, I'm going to click on my no button here. This is button 2. And I'm going to change how it looks. To do that, I use the costume tab on the left-hand side here. So I'll press costume. Okay, and now you can see that right now this button is blue. I want to change that to red for no. To do that, I'm going to pick this bucket fill here. This will fill the whole inside of it with a color. Right now it's set to purple. See, I've got the purple colored fill. I don't want that. I want to change it to red. So I'll click this button here to change the color. I'll bring the saturation up high to make the colors very bright. And I'll choose red. There we go. Now when I click on the middle, it'll paint the whole middle of this, fill it all red. There we go, filled. Next, I need to write no in the middle of the button. So I'll click on text. And you can see that when I click on the middle of the button here, it'll actually bring up the line where I can start typing. If I write something here though, you can't see it. It's invisible, and that's because my writing color is still red, the same as the background, so we can't see it. You see, it's still red. So that's not good. I need to change this color. I'm going to change it to black, okay? I'll just put the brightness all the way down on this color to make it blue. Now, when I click in here to start writing, and I write no, there we go. Perfect. I can see it because the writing is now black. And I'll move that into the middle of the button so that it's very nice and neat. Okay, perfect. Go back to my code. There we go. My red button is now no. I'll do the same for the green button, for the yes. So I'll go to button 3, that's this one. Okay, then I'm going to once again go to costumes. I will pick the bucket, and I don't want to fill it black, I want to fill it, I'll turn the brightness back up, I'll fill it with a green, a bright green color. There we go. All right, then I'll go back to text, and I'll make the text black again so that I can see it, and I'll write yes inside this button. Perfect. Yes, there we go. All right, now you can see we now have 2 buttons, a red one that says no and a green one that says yes. Remember, pause this video and catch up. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to need to add some sounds. Now we're actually going to have to record our voice to say yes and say no. All right, how we do that is like this. We're going to go over here to the yellow events. Okay, now I might as well I'll do my no button first. So I'm going to click on my no button. Okay, here's events, and I'm going to choose when this sprite clicked. Okay, when this sprite clicked, we're going to get it to play a sound. So we go over to the pink one here, so one there, and we pick start a sound. Now right now it'll say start sound pop, so if we clicked it, it'll make a pop sound, but I don't want it to make a pop sound. I want it to actually use my voice. So see these tabs at the top here, boys and girls, where we had code, costumes, which we just changed the color, and this one is called sounds. This is where we're going to record a new sound. So I'm going to click on sounds, and right now you can see the pop sound is already there. We don't want that one though, so you could delete it if you want. I'll just leave it there. And we're going to go down here to choose a sound and go to record. When I click on record, it'll come up looking like this. Now it's not recording yet. It won't record until I press this button. But for you guys on your Chromebooks, it's probably going to pop up a little message saying, are you sure you want to allow the microphone to be used by this website? Or something like that. You need to press allow or yes, you have to let it work. If you don't let it work, it'll block it and you won't be able to record your voice. Now, if you do accidentally block it, then you'll probably just have to pick some different sounds instead until I get a chance to fix it with you. But in most cases, if you press yes or allow, then you'll be able to record your voice just fine. Okay. So my microphone's working. You can see it's moving the bar here on the side when I talk. So I'm going to press this record button and I'm going to record no. No. Okay. So let's play that, see if it worked. No. Yep. That definitely says no. Now you can see these orange little sliders here. This is how long I want the recording. You can see I had a little bit of time before and after I said no. If I play the whole thing like this, it'll have some empty sound. Listen. No. You can even hear me clicking the mouse here slightly. Yeah. No. Okay. I don't want all that. I want to bring this right in to just to the start where I start to say no and finish it right when I finish saying no. Let's try that. No. There we go. Nice and clean. Nothing else before or after it. Perfect. So I'll save that sound. And then I'm going to give it a name. Right now it's called recording 1. I'm going to change the name of that and call it no. Okay. Done. If I go back to code now, where it says start sound pop, I can click this little down arrow and choose the no sound, because that's what I called it. Now, when I press on the no, when the sprite is clicked, it will start the sound no. Let's give it a try. No. No. Definitely working. All right, let's do the same for yes now. So I click on my yes button. I go to events and add when this sprite clicked. And I go to sounds and I add start the sound pop. But we don't want the pop sound. We need a new recording for yes. We'll go to our sounds tab and record. This time I'm going to record yes. Yes. All right. I'll shorten this just till I get the part where I was talking. Let's see if that works.
Yes.
Excellent. That's a good, clear yes.
Yes.
Nice. I'll save that. And I'll change the name of it to yes. There we go. Go back to my code. And now instead of playing the pop sound, I want it to play the yes sound. All right. Now I've put some instructions for both my no sprite and my yes sprite. So if I were to use this, it should work. Let's give it a try.
No.
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
No. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes.
Definitely working. Awesome. And boys and girls, that's actually it. We have now got yes and no buttons, so we don't need to tire out our voice by saying yes every time our mum asks us to clean our room. So, boys and girls, remember when you're finished, give this a name. Okay, I'm going to call this one yes and no. Remember to share it with me so I can see it. And then you're done. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, feel free to add in some other buttons. Maybe you want to add in a maybe or something like that. You can experiment with it and be a bit creative if you'd like. But as long as you get that yes and no button done, then I'm happy. All right. Thank you very much for your attention, boys and girls. Give this a try, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.